Hello everyone, it's me, Dathan Rake, and I'm out here searching for the lost city of Diamond. Come on, no time to wait. Whoa, looks like a harmless pedestrian. Let's go talk to him. Hey, excuse me, sir. Oh, shoot! Well, this is quite the predicament, ain't it? I guess multiple people are after this same thing. But wait, I have an idea. I am extremely desperate.
Oh man, look at this guy. He thinks he's so cool owning all these Nintendo systems. That's right, God. I converted religions.
Oh my god, Jesus, I'm so sorry. Here's a 20.
Now, some people might be disgusted by this, but let me ask you, how else would I play Persona 5? That's right, I don't. But there are some must-have experiences on these consoles that I can't play anywhere else, like Persona 5, Kinect Adventures, and Spider-Man. This one's pretty good. But I remember why I wanted a PlayStation console. It was because of Uncharted. Well, guess what? I'm gonna chart it right now. Hey, nothing bad happened. This is Uncharted. Drake's Fortune. I don't know why, but whenever the first game in a series uses a subtitle, I react accordingly. Now, before I started playing this game, I read some articles saying that you should skip the first game and start with the second one. Okay, let me guess. They were drinking Windex again. I do not understand this argument whatsoever. This is a story-based game. When it was revealed at E3 2006, the whole purpose of its existence was to be one of the first cinematic video games. It was essentially going to be a movie that you can play with a controller. So skipping out on the first game doesn't make too much sense, does it? I mean, sure, Uncharted 2 got a 96, which is literally one of the best scores a game could achieve. But the first game got an 88, so stop complaining. Ignoring the first game's existence and playing the second game instead is like eating a sandwich without the bread. Sure, you ate it, but is it still a sandwich? My personal opinion, if you want to get into the series, play the first game. But George, I hear you ask, what if I don't have a PS3? Well, lucky for you, I have a solution. Now, keep in mind, I did play this game on my original PlayStation 3. However, my controller started to not work, so the PS4 collection it is. Also keep in mind, there were 3 sections of this game I did not enjoy when I first played it, so I'll give you a heads up when those appear. Alright, that was a tough one. Okay, where to now? Alright, 2 paces to the left, 1 corner spin, and... aha! A tree! Now all we gotta do is climb it. Oh! Ow! Slip. Ow. Alright, where's the next clue? What is this, an Aztec symbol? The story starts with us meeting our main character, the ocean. Wait! Water is blue? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I thought it was orange! We meet Nathan Drake, descendant of Sir Francis Drake, an explorer who claimed they found a city of gold. They faked their death and wrote in a notebook how exactly to find the city of gold. Then he hid the notebook inside his casket and put it in the bottom of the ocean and made a ring/necklace with the inscribed coordinates to find the casket, to find the map, to find the lost city of gold. Confused? It's explained throughout the game, but it's fun to act stupid, right? Woman. There is also Elena. She is a news reporter and wants to record the adventure for television. That's it. But when they find the notebook, pirates attack them. How did they find them? Where did they come from? How did they know that Nate found the notebook? Well, I'm glad you asked. Now we get introduced to the gameplay. For these segments, it is a third-person shooter with some fighting in combat as well. Sully comes in to rescue us, and the boat explodes. Sully is our longtime partner in crime / best friend. Even though he looks like he's 73, rest assured, the wiki states he's 56. Say it with me.
Oh, thank God.
They all regroup at a beach only to immediately ditch Elena because she is girl. They go into the forest and find some ruins, and here we are introduced to our next big gameplay segment. Platforming. I'm just saying, when this happened, I felt very good about myself. So we climb up the ruins and push this boulder down to cause some sort of property damage. We then explore this cave riddled with tons of hidden secrets and collectibles! I'm just saying, this is my kind of game. Listen, I've played enough New Super Mario Bros. To know where all of the collectibles are. There's obviously one down here. But you see here, this isn't just a platformer, it's a puzzle platformer. You jump around and solve light puzzles to move on to the next area. There's some good ones like draining the water and shooting an explosive to make a bridge, but my favorite one is the hallway scene from Luigi's Mansion 3. We get an advertisement for My Stop Smoking coach, realize that all the gold is gone, and go outside to find one of the Spanish ships shipwrecked by a waterfall.
Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming Crossovers You Never Expected. Number 5. Steel Diver in Uncharted. You see that?
That's Steel Diver. So we climb up this cliffside and drop down on the U-boat. Inside it, we find some pretty weird stuff, like this dead guy.
Okay.
And a map. Apparently, there was a missing page in Drake's notebook, and this map has the coordinates to the lost city. But when we get out, we're greeted with these bozos who kill Sullivan. Apparently, he was gambling too much or something. I don't know. We meet back up with Elena because woman suffrage. We go back through the temple and shoot the gang members inside. We drive away in the getaway car and fly away in an airplane. And then it blows up!
I swear, every new concept they throw at us is immediately discarded. Like, what's next? Am I gonna die in the next 10?
Woman and Drake have to bail out of the plane and land somewhere in the woods. This is mainly just a platforming and exploration section with a few enemies here and there. But there was one moment when I played this game and I was like, dang, this is a good game. I was just climbing around some rocks over a pool of water. Then these dudes start shooting at me. I kill them. Then a car shows up and it falls down a cliff after I shoot it with an explosive. That was pretty cool. We find the plane to see that the map is still there because apparently Drake was big dumb and left it there. We see a tower in the distance and ooh boy! Welcome to the recurring segment, the parts of the first Uncharted game George did not like when he played the game for the first time. Number 1, this chapter where you're in a tower. You start by climbing it and take out some enemies with your arsenal of weapons, but afterwards, where the heck do I go? There's not much direction on where to go after you defeat all the enemies, and even after playing this game a second time, I still don't know where to go. Anyways, we go to this tower to find Elena's parachute because she might still be there. Rats! However, we just see Elena chilling inside the building. How did she get in there? Why is she in there? Does she not realize that there are armed mercenaries in there trying to kill her? Oh, I'm Elena and no one will shoot me because I am woman. So naturally, we go after her and murder some people.
Hey guys, welcome back to How to Be a Murderer. Step 1. Own a copy of Wave Race on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, shoot!
Anyways, home invasion. We eventually make it out of these sewers and climb these pillars to get to this tower to open this door. Here, don't worry, I got this. I am a pro gamer. We find the secret room and realize that Francis Drake actually found the lost city of gold before the Spanish. That's crazy. It's almost like I already knew that. We get on top of Drake's tower, find a new location in the distance, and woman! Elena is alive! Not for long. So we end up getting captured because Elena's an idiot, and we meet our second main antagonist, Eddie Raja. Look, this guy is great. He speaks. Elena breaks us out.
Hey, Dathan Drake. Long time no see.
Hey, it's Reddy Yaja, otherwise known as my worst nightmare. How's it going, my man?
Oh, it's going great. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, so much for a reunion. Want to play Wii Party?
That's offensive.
Come on, Dathan. No time to waste.
Oh my god! Woman?
So we get away in Elena's car and go into this on-rail shooter section. We're at 7 genres here now, folks. So we keep shooting people away from our car until we meet a collapsed bridge and almost fall off. We then jump off the bridge. I like how I can shoot the people up on the bridge just to spite Eddie. Listen, Eddie, I love you, man, but you gotta work on the death threats. Drake then fights some more people and is like, hey, why don't we give up?
Come on, you'll love to see it.
Welcome back to the parts of the first Uncharted game George did not like when he played the game for the first time. Number 2, they ripped off Wave Race 64.
How dare you?
Now, you can copy Wave Race 64 all you want, but the jet ski sections in this game
Aren't good.
I didn't like this segment on PS3, but what if I told you that on the PS4 remaster, it's even worse? You see, on the PlayStation 3, when you control the acceleration with the X button, the game senses how much pressure you put on it in order to go faster or slower. The more pressure on the button, the faster you go. However, when I control it on this version, there is no pressure on the button. So whenever I press it, my man Drake zooms off at 100% speed. This makes it really awkward to control, and I run into a wall every 2 seconds. Anyways, we're done with that. On to killing people. Wait, no. No! No!
Why the jet ski again?
We're finally done with the jet ski. A little complaint on the shooting section. There is this one enemy that has a one-shot kill move, and it's in this specific corner. So I die, like, every time. I try and shoot him back, but he just keeps killing me. Anyways, we climb this tower. Let me just skip through this section. Okay, we finally made it. 15 minutes later. This area has the worst collision detection. Like, how did I die here? Anyways, we have to open the door for woman. Oh, but don't go over here, or else woman dies. Okay, that was kind of funny. Let me do that again. What? How is she behind me? We find this library that tells us what statue the group is after, and then we exit the library and climb over to the boat to escape.
Also, woman just chills in a building because she's lazy? I guess?
Funny mention. Ragdolls. A lot of the times it plays a fluid animation for when Drake dies, but the other times Drake just flings across the room and it's hilarious. Now it's time for an entire chapter on just killing so many people. You're just trapped in a room as hordes and hordes of enemies gun you down. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes rage, but you can beat them all, and it feels great. So we spy on these guys leaving on the boat and woman! Wait, how did she get here? Anyways, she shows us some footage and yeah! Sully is alive! Our getaway vehicle leaves us, but Sully is alive. Who cares? Woman's camera finally helps us with the plot. This was the only time it was ever used to be helpful. She immediately loses it after almost falling down a bridge.
Ha! Take that, woman!
We finally make it out of the ruined temple. God, why?
Would you believe it if I told you that George does not like any jet ski section in this game?
What?
This section is awful. The other ones were annoying but passable, but for this one, I keep running into walls every -2 seconds. I die so quickly when I'm on this thing. The only way I can win is by shooting these people from 10 miles away. These waterfalls are the worst. It gets even worse when you have to shoot this guy who kills you instantly from a mile away while driving up a waterfall. This is undoubtedly the worst part of this game. We finally ditch that stupid jet ski and make it through the forest. Uh-oh, one of Eddie's pirates was booby-trapped, meaning there's another group after the same thing. Oh man, I wonder if it was the guys that kidnapped Sully. It was the guys that kidnapped Sully. We shoot our way through some mercenaries and meet back up with Sullivan. Apparently he didn't die because he had the journal in his pocket, or whatever. We turn some statues, turn some levers, turn some lives into deaths, shoot these bells, and overhear a conversation from the big boss. He's cutting out Eddie Raja because his men are idiots and something cursed island. Nothing like a 5 o'clock murder, am I right? We make it to the top of the church we were previously in and do some puzzling. Oh no! Looks like they found the vault! Better start killing! We find the secret vault and whoa! Sully almost died a second time! We then get put in this huge room, which is just an extremely elaborate puzzle filled with traps, treasure, and Eddie! Bro, I love Eddie so much, I want him on my fridge. 1 second, I gotta pull down this ladder. Oops. Sorry, dude. Oh no, Francis Drake never found the treasure. He just died in this place. How sad. Anyways, we run into Eddie Raja again. Apparently he's being chased by... What the heck is that?
Eddie Raja? What are you doing here?
Shut up, you fool. They're after us.
Who?
The scariest thing I've ever seen.
Aw, man. Anyways, so we fight off these gremlins with Eddie Raja, but one of them drags him down and kills him. Oh, great. Thanks, Eddie. Now I have to deal with these myself.
Anyways, welcome back to the parts of the first Uncharted game George did not like when he played this game for the first time. Number 3, anything involving these abominations.
When I first played this game, these things terrified me. I hated all of these sections. And these guys are here to stay for the next few chapters. So you know what that means. This is now a horror game. Okay, Sony, I'm gonna do you a solid. Your genres aren't accurate anymore. You've added way too much. You need an updated list? Boom, here you go. So now we enter the bunker, which was my least favorite part of this whole game. I hated horror, I hated jump scares. These gremlins spawn throughout this cramped hallway and attack me out of nowhere. Replaying it now, this is one of the best parts of the game.
Wait, what?
Instead of feeling scared, I feel on edge. It is extremely intense and creepy, but it's not too challenging. When I started to turn on the generators and the enemies just kept piling up as I had to constantly find new ways to avoid their attacks while reloading my weapons, this was awesome. Before exiting the bunker, we see a movie reel on how the gold statue is cursed and turned Francis Drake's comrades into the gremlins from before. Uh-oh, Big Boss kidnapped woman.
Not woman.
I specifically remember my PS3 crashed at this section. I don't know why, I don't know how, it just did. Now we fight the mercenaries and the gremlins. You know what that means.
Murder!
We go rescue Sully by killing everyone in sight, and enter the cathedral by killing everyone in sight. We finally enter the tomb where the golden statue is held, but uh-oh, we get caught because we're idiots! So then Big Boss goes on a rant talking for like 20 minutes and now he's the smartest person in the world or something.
And then, once I have all the money and the power, I'm gonna buy all of the copies of Connect Adventures. Oh, buddy. Oh.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, yeah, sure. What is it?
So the big boss, Gabriel Roman man, is tricked into opening the statue by his own henchman and starts turning into that abomination again. So the henchman shoots him.
Whoa! Top 10 anime betrayals?
Apparently he wants to sell it on the black market for like a billion, quadrillion dollars or some, I don't know, I forgot. Honestly, I forgot this guy's name too.
Oh, right!
Honestly, if your name isn't Eddie Raja, you don't exist. So we have to fight off the gremlins and climb on this helicopter to track down Navarro before he kills everyone? I don't know. But this chapter is just a tough-as-nails showdown against the big man himself. And it feels so good when you finally...
You will never defeat me because What? Oh yeah? Well, you can't defeat me either. And why is that? Because I have plot armor! All in a day's work.
Then Nathan pushes a helicopter and the cursed golden statue into the ocean while a rope ties around Navarro's legs and pulls him into the ocean where he drowns.
Wait, what?
So that is the first Uncharted game. Overall, it's great. You can compare this game to the second and say that the second is way better all you want, but if you want to get into the Uncharted series, play the first game. Now, I know I just told you the entire plot, but the gameplay does make up for it. However, the game doesn't attach to Wii Motion Plus, so I'm gonna have to give it a 0 out of 10.